Welcome back to another video. Today is clean and jerk session. And before I start, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I'll be posting more content on Olympic weightlifting and follow my Olympic weightlifting journey. I'll take it as far as I can. And if you already subscribed to the channel, please like so that, algorithm. Please like it if you like the video, and also share it among your friends who does weightlifting or goes to the gym in general. And so this is 50 kilograms in the bar. And coming into this session, my main focus is to be better on my second pull. I don't call it a second pull. I call it a power. I just call it power. So a lot of people in the weightlifting world or weightlifting community, they have the first, second, and third pull. I don't call it that way. I just call it the power and the catched. So catch is basically catching the bar as the bar actually goes down from the top, from the maximum momentum of the bar flying in the air. So to make it simple, the second pull or the power is from my knees to the hip or the upper thigh. So that is where majority of the power and the acceleration is coming from during a clean. So this session I was focusing on that, and also focusing on my split jerk, which is coming in from a shoulder all the way overhead and catching it in a split jerk, because my split jerk is my weakest part of the lift, and I'm consciously trying my best to improve on these two areas. And every time I come to a session, I tried my best to learn and improve one or two things, and recognize that what I need to improve, one or two things, and then just focus that throughout the whole session. And this session is actually a very tiring one, because last night I didn't sleep very well, but that's not an excuse. Reality facts. But my goal was to hit 100 kilograms at least for one set, because 100 kilograms to me is something that I need to get used to. My body needs to get used to. And I believe that 90 kilograms is roughly around 85 to 90% of my max clean and jerk. I believe. I don't know what's my max clean and jerk yet. I have not tried to find out, but that is where I feel that my effort is during 100 kilograms clean and jerk is 80 to 90%. How do I know that? As when I lift the weights, how much effort that I actually putting in. Is it 100% or is it 80%? So I usually feel like out of 1 to 10 is scale 1 to 10. How much effort, strength, and power that I put on that lift, and I'll usually feel like 85, 90% on 100 kilograms. And so, by the way, if you see the guy on the other side of the platform, that's Archie. If you're new to the video, he's my training partner in weightlifting, and we came to this gym. This is our second time session in this gym, but by the way, that's 80 kilograms on the bar right now, and cleaned it. But my split jerk here, my recovery, it's a bit wobbly, because I am actually trying my best to find the proper technique and comfort in how I should recover. And so, is it from the front foot first or back foot first? But I feel more comfortable in putting the back foot to the front foot rather than back foot to the front foot to the back foot. Anyways. So I haven't been to this gym for quite a while. It's because I trained to a different gym, as maybe you've seen my previous video. I haven't been to 2 to 3 months in this gym, and it's good to live in this gym. It's a smaller gym than the gym that I go to, but this gym also allows patrons or gym goers to do Olympic weightlifting, but they must be done on the proper equipment, which is a platform, obviously Olympic bar, and bumper plates. But though we push the weight over our head quite heavy, 90 kilograms right here in the bar, clean it, power, and then going up and then doing a split jerk to, I think, just making sure that the bar comes down safely, basically. Though we're basically dropping the bar overhead, but make sure it's dropping it down safely is what really matters in terms of weightlifting and lifting in this type of commercial gym or public gym. This is 100 kilograms, and like I mentioned, 100 kilograms is something that I need to get used to and allow my body to adapt to this heavy lifting. And also, when I lift heavy, relatively like 90%, my technique and form won't be that perfect. It won't be 100%. And so that just shows to me that what the things that I need to improve on going forward. Because it's always like that. When you lift a weight that it's heavy, you're not going to have perfect technique because you're trying your best to lift that weight as much as possible. And technique, actually, you jeopardize a little bit of the technique, which I do like. Some people might argue to that, but which I do like. Basically means that I need to improve on a specific part of my lift and improve on that specific technique that I need to, that I didn't execute properly on a heavy lift. And so this is my first set on this 100 kilograms. And before I actually approach the bar, I usually go through the movement. And most important thing is to catch my breath. Make sure my breath is on rhythm before I actually lift, because if my breath is out of rhythm, then it's gonna mess up my lift. So clean was good, and the split jerk wasn't the best split jerk. It was wobbly, which at the same time I like, because if I catch the bar, not perfectly, but wobbly, that means that I used small muscle group in my whole entire body to stabilize the weight, which actually builds more strength and stability at the same time. And this is the second set on the 100 kilograms. And spoiler alert, I actually missed this because I'm just not strong enough for today. Let's put it that way. I'm just not strong enough at all. That the bar wasn't flying as high as I like to. How normally 100 kilograms should fly in the air from my shoulder overhead. But my clean actually here isn't that bad. As I focus on my power, the bar is actually flying higher than usual. If I slow-mo it, you can see where I catch the bar. And right here, as soon as the bar was over on my shoulder, I knew it's not going to be a lift that I could make, but I should still went for it so that I can, so that I don't back out from a challenge. Okay, that is the end of my clean and jerk session. Just 2 sets or 1 set of 100 kilograms, building up the weight. And now I move on to back squat. And for my program, my back squat is actually 4x4 for the next 3 weeks, and then a deload after that. So this is my first week on 4x4. So how do I know the amount of weight that I need to do on 4x4? I put it at 75% for this week. So my max back squat is 150 kilograms. And I made that 15 days ago. And I know I can back squat more than 150. That's archery, by the way. I'm trying to flex in the video. Shout out to him. I know I can back squat more than 150, but I just use that as my benchmark. And so that was 60 kilograms, that was 80 kilograms. I'm working myself up all the way to 112.5 kilograms, which is 75% of 150 kilograms for a set of 4x4, or a set of 4s and 4 reps. Sets of 4 reps. Wait, anyways, 4 sets of 4 reps. And I love back squat, don't get me wrong, but 4x4, and some programs are 5x5, and they are tough. However, when things get tough, you find a way to actually lift or squat in this particular exercise. I find a way to squat with more technique, with more purposeful and deliberate of lifting, which is I really, really like. But at the same time, it is tough. Don't get me wrong. Squatting 4x4, 75% of your max isn't that easy. But you push yourself so that you can grow and become more stronger. And so this is the first set. I didn't film the rest of the 3 other sets, but I'm actually happy at the same time that I'm squatting in a way that I'm squatting with good technique. I'm not saying my technique on squat is perfect, but it's completely different from the first time I squat. The difference is night and day. My first ever back squat was terrible. My technique was all over the place. I could not get a proper technique from a top position all the way to the bottom position, yet alone trying to squat heavy. And so I've gained pretty much a long way on my back squat technique. As you can see, if you look really closely, as I look at the way how I squat, it's not the perfect squat, but it's enough for me to be able to improve on from here and get stronger. For me, that's the most important thing. And having fun at the same time as I work out. As you can see right here, I'm a little bit more vocal when I squat. I'm like, this is tough, but I have like 2 more repetitions that I need to do. Let's push it. I usually grind it out. Actually, 1 repetition. But anyways, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. See ya.